After the Alaska summit, Donald Trump didn't just drop his demand for a ceasefire. He renewed his trust in Vladimir Putin. Secretary of State Marco Rubio explained to Margaret Brennan that Trump decided not to impose sanctions or walk out of the meeting because he saw a larger prize.
Our goal here is not to stage some production for the world to say, oh, how dramatic, he walked out. Our goal here is to have a peace agreement, to end this war, okay? And obviously we felt, and I agreed, that there was enough progress, not a lot of progress, but enough progress made in those talks to allow us to move to the next phase.
To take this chance required a leap of faith in Putin. But the president had taken those leaps before. Just weeks ago, he said,
I speak to him a lot about getting this thing done. And I always hang up and say, well, that was a nice phone call. And then missiles are launched into Kiev or some other city. And I said, it's strange. And after that happens 3 or 4 times, you say, the talk doesn't mean anything.
Now the president has decided Putin's talk does mean something. So what changed in Anchorage? According to Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, Putin showed moderation, even a promise of a law respecting European sovereignty. But against Putin's record on Ukraine, his violation of the Budapest Memorandum, the Minsk agreements, that promise is less obviously a breakthrough than an echo of Putin's past deceptions. Given that history, what justifies trusting him now? Trump's team calls it his sixth sense for negotiation. But that same intuition once told him Putin could not be trusted, was stringing everyone along when he suggested an openness to peace, as he's doing now. Can intuition be right both times? Which moment do you believe? The answer may determine the next stage in peace negotiations, but also illuminates a question every president presents the public: how to tell the difference between flexibility in negotiation and the shifting of goalposts.